Welcome class, my name is Brother Jason Davenport. I'm the instructor for the Foundations of the Restoration class. I guess the course is 225.55. My purpose today is to say hello and to welcome you to this course, but primarily my purpose and objective is to navigate you through this first week. Each course will be a little bit different, so this will be helpful in navigating you. You can see here I'm on just my BYU Idaho page, I guess. And I'll always click on, to get into our course, you'll click on the I Learned. And wait for this to get going. And then you'll select the course. So again, this is FDREL 225.55. So you'll click on this course for the Foundations of the Restoration. You'll always see, at least once a week, you'll see an announcement. Make sure you check those often. This is just a little testimony, a little welcome. And then my dear family is my wife, Elisa, 2-year-old Nathan, and 5-year-old James, and then a little introduction about myself. As a student, if I were you, 95% of the time I'll click on the content here. This will kind of be an overview of what the class is, and it'll take you week by week through this course. There'll be reasons to go just to these discussions and quizzes and assignments, but primarily you'll always go through the content. On the left hand side is a menu bar that will take you through each week and through the class. Here's the overview. Just kind of has my information. You can always contact me here. Table of contents, instructor resources, and there's a welcome page. Sorry, let me go back to this overview page. At the bottom of this overview page, it has 2 links to a course syllabus and class schedule. If you're curious, you can go through that, but once we go to the course introduction for this week, the lesson 01, it'll take you through that again. So really, as a student, if I were you, I would just go, once you get here, if you're curious, you can go to these pages. But if I were you, I would just go to this course introduction. Each week is titled an L and then a number for lesson, and then the number of the lesson. It's basically week 1, week 2, week 3, right? But they call it lesson 01. So just click there. This first little bit is the course introduction. Each week there will be a little introductory video that would have you watch. And here's a discussion board for any questions that you may have, and I'll check that often. But as a student, I would always go to the web page for that lesson, which is titled Lesson 01. I would just start there. So you click there to that link, and it'll take you to the content for the week's 1 lesson. This week is just the orientation, the need for the restoration. You can see these are green. When you get here, they will all be this kind of brown color. And you can click on this when you're done, and it'll appear green. But you'll see this red banner. I would read the instructions carefully, and then click on this red banner, the drop down there. This first assignment is the syllabus and quiz. You'll click on everything that's underlined. Will have a link that it takes you to. For example, this will take you to the syllabus. You can go through this syllabus, and I would invite you to go through it, because at the end of the syllabus, your first assignment will be a quiz. It'll just kind of, as you read through that, it'll take you through this year's course. But when you're done with that, you'll take this syllabus quiz. So you'll click on that to get to that quiz and get your points for it. I just took it 2 days ago, and it's pretty simple if you read the syllabus. So for each banner, just kind of read through. This is a class schedule, and the class schedule will have what's coming up and what's due, and you can always check that for knowing what is expected and what's coming up and what's due. And again, once you're done with those, you can click on that to signify that you're done. This online orientation will take you through the iLearn tour, orientation online learning. If you're not familiar with the online learning, it's very important that you watch these. There'll be very important instructions on how to get around in the course. And then some other available resources. And these are things just to watch, and after you watch them, go ahead and go through that and hit that done button. Alright, so course preparation activities here. Again, go to each drop down, each banner there. Every week you'll be working with others in small groups to complete your assignments. So make sure you add your picture to the iLearn 3 profile. Click done when you've finished that. This course etiquette, go ahead and read that and click on that to take the quiz. That quiz is worth points, so make sure you do that. Getting acquainted board. We'll be doing a lot of discussion boards, obviously, as it's an online course. But read those getting acquainted instructions. That way you'll know what's expected of you. There's one thing I wanted to show you here. So it'll just take you through each step that you need to do. Step 1, and please read this, but step 1, I wanted to show you here approximately 100 and 150 words. Sometimes the designers of this course set this up so that if you write in your discussion board and do not have up to 100 words, it won't give you the points for that assignment. So make sure you at least have 100 words here in this getting acquainted discussion board. And if you really look at these steps and these bullet points, you'll be able to fill that board with at least 100 words. Step 2, when you're finished with your posts, read 4 to 6 other of your classmates' posts. And then step 3, respond to 3 of those that you have something in common with, or just respond with something that you'll know, and you'll be like, oh, that's really cool, and you'll respond to that and tell them what you have in common. Or anyways, just get to know your classmates. And again, this says respond sincerely with 50 to 75 words. Again, use at least 50 words because it may not give you the points for doing that if you don't. And again, that's just kind of the getting acquainted instructions in the board, so that's worth points, so make sure you do that and click done when you're finished. Here's a pre-course knowledge survey. Go ahead and take that. It's worth 25 points, and really it's just a few questions that give information about yourself, and man, it's worth 25 points. So I would just do the pre-course knowledge survey. It'd be easy. It'll take you 5 minutes, and click done when you're finished with that. And I don't know why that didn't click that, but that's okay. So each week you'll have this kind of a lesson truths. Read these study assignments. These 3 bullets will give you kind of the why of the need for the restoration. Each week we'll have a learning focus goal. This focus goal is expand your restoration perspective. And each week you'll have these study assignments. You'll have required readings here. You also have supplemental readings underneath. One kind of neat thing about this is you can use your scriptures, your paper scriptures, your phone, but also if you just click on each of these links, we'll click on this bottom one of this gospel topics, it'll take you right to what you need to read. And so it'll have you just go through those study assignments, and you'll look at this and be like, man, that's a lot. But you'll notice a lot of them are only 1 or 2 verses. Also in that link, this is verses 13 and 14, it should be highlighted for you, so you can find it pretty quickly. So a pretty neat design right there. The supplemental readings are not required for your weekly report, but they're often really, really neat readings. And we'll go to this Choose a World Issue. This year, in your final project for the year will be to work on this world issue. You'll be in a small group, and you'll be with maybe 3 to maybe 5 or 7 other classmates who are interested in the same world issue. You will click on this link to download a form and declare your interests. So this form will have maybe 12 to 15 different world issues, and you'll choose 3 of those and then submit your answers. So you click on the Submit Your Answer link when you turn in this worksheet. I'll kind of just see some similar classmates that have the similar issues that they wanted to focus on throughout the year. And again, it'll be something that you focus on throughout the whole year, and at the end, you and your team, your small team, your group, will turn in basically an assignment focusing on that world issue. So each week and every 2 or 3 weeks, you'll be working on that. And don't worry about too much about that right now. Just kind of pick an issue, and that'll be it. Also, this last important part, each week there'll be an end of the week report. Complete the weekly report by clicking on that link. It's worth, I believe, well, I shouldn't say it. I had it down, but let's see. I think it's worth 25 points each week. 42 points. So it'll be worth different points each week, and 42 points is quite a bit. Make sure you do that. I've seen students that have just forgot to do that, and it'll take your grade from an A to maybe a C or a D just by not doing that weekly report. So very important that you do that. So my hope is that this was valuable and just kind of orienting you through this first week. Next week I'll have another little video, but just a review. You go to these red banners, click on these links. It'll read the instructions. Click on the links to have you complete your assignments. There's a course schedule, orientation, other available resources. Don't forget to add your picture. Do the quizzes and any assignments, the discussion boards and the survey, and then choose a world issue, and then don't forget your end of the week report. Hopefully that's helpful. Good luck. I can't wait to get to know you guys, and it'll be fun throughout this course. It's been really neat. Last semester, as we went through these readings and foundations of the Restoration, and how it blessed my testimony and increased my knowledge, and I really came to know my Heavenly Father and Savior Jesus Christ, and know that their hands, that they were the reason of this restoration. They are the reason of this restoration, and I know that they live. I know that the restoration continues. So good luck in this course. Thanks, guys.